Hi, my name is Angelo Barabo, and today we'll be discussing a COVID-19 time series analysis for the US and the state of Utah. The dataset I used is the COVID tracking project, and it is launched by the Atlantic Media Company. It is used by national and local news organizations across the US and as well as research projects worldwide. So we will begin our exploratory data analysis. For here, we compare positive testing percentages between the US and Utah. Both have very crazy spikes here in the beginning. And this might be due to low testing in the beginning of the pandemic. And that testing might have been very self-selective for people that have had very extreme symptoms. And here we see after that initial period that the positive percentage has sort of leveled off, there might be a slight upward trend here by the end of July for both Utah and the US. Here we compare US and Utah cases and deaths. So both cases have been increasing for the US and Utah. There's a clear upward trend, and for the daily deaths for the U.S., they have appeared to have reached a peak around April and May, and have gone down again. But there might be a slight uptick here in July, so that's something to watch out for. And for Utah, there appears to be also an increase here, at least in variant higher peaks. Here we will discuss for modeling for the Utah dataset, the stationarity of our data. So I removed the initial observations that had the very crazy spikes due to them maybe being caused by low sampling. And here we see that our Parson window tells us that our dominant frequency is 0, indicating wandering, and also we have a damp sinusoidal autocorrelations, indicating that there might be wandering in our dataset. And our ACFs look pretty similar for our first half and second half, but we will take the first difference anyways, due to the nature of a pandemic or a virus spreading being exponential. So we will assume that there is an upward trend. So for taking the first difference, our data looks much more stationary. Here it's centered on a mean of 0, and there might be an increase of variance here closer to the end of our realizations. And our autocorrelation resembles much more of a stationary data set. So our top candidate model was an ARIMA, AR7 and MA1 with the first difference. And that model gave us white noise residuals. It gave us white noise residuals according to the Young's box test as well. So this may be indicative of a good fit. And here is our here's our 70 forecast or 90-day forecast. And they attained a rolling ASC of 0.001. And for the US, we also took the first difference of our data, as we see here that we have our Parson that tells us that there may be wandering in our data set, and our sample lag autocorrelations indicate that as well. Even though our ACFs are pretty similar, we will still take the first difference as we did with the Utah data set. So here, we also now have more stationary data. Data resembles a stationary process after taking the first difference. And here we have our model. This is our model up here. It's an ARIMA AR10 MA3. And here's the ACF of our model residuals, which also resemble white noise now. And they did pass the Young box test, indicating a good model fit. Here's the forecast from our model. And the forecasts do converge to the mean. So these AR models may be better for short-term forecasts, and the ASC is 0.007 for this. So following this analysis, we'll be talking about fitting neural network models to our univariate data and filling multivariate models to our data, as well as filling multivariate network models to model the positive percentages in the US and in Utah. Thank you.